Hello everyone, this is usually where I come in and say welcome to another edition of Tip of the Week Tuesday, but instead today I'm joined by Brian and we're going to talk about the upcoming golf meeting, kickoff event, on the 28th. It's going to be a good event for us. We're going to start with cocktails at 6 p.m. and we'll get started with the itinerary at 6:30 sharp. One of the main things we're going to talk about during this meeting, and first of all, this is open to anyone who wants to come. You can register or RSVP on Clubster. Some of you already have. First thing we're going to talk about is the rules changes for 2019. If you've been watching golf on TV, you can see some of them. A lot of new rules changes this year. Some of them are slightly confusing. Some of them are pretty simple, but we'll be going over all that for all the changes that are going to take place this year, as well as some other things.
Here's a tip of the week. Play faster than J.B. Holmes does. That would be one good tip. We're also going to talk about, on this night, we're going to talk about the tournament schedule. We've got a couple new events, a couple new little wrinkles as well. A year-end event that is going to be, I think it's going to be really fun. So we will cover that. Obviously, we'll go over the major events. We're going to introduce a player of the year, and that will be something you'll definitely be interested in. So a little teaser there. So make sure, if not for anything, make sure you come for that. Also, we're going to talk about the Twilight League, specifically as it relates to team nights. I've heard from a lot of people, the individual part of the Twilight League is working very well. It's rewarding those people that can play every single week. It's also doing what it needs to do for those people who work and cannot play every week. So that part of it will not change. The team format, though, will change, and we'll discuss a lot more of that on the 28th. So it's going to be, I think, a lot easier to do for everybody. It'll be a lot more fair. There'll be even teams. So you'll want to be there for that as well.
Yeah, we're also going to go over the Buyers Club. I know I've talked about that a little bit on Tip of the Weeks, tease that a little bit. We'll go into more detail. Some of you have already taken advantage of the Buyers Club. We'll talk about the benefits that it gives for you and why it's a win-win for everybody as far as that situation goes.
We're also going to talk a little bit about the Clubster app. If you haven't downloaded Clubster on your phone, do it, because that's the way we're going to be communicating all club emails, not just golf, all club communications, important emails, alerts, notices, dinner specials, opportunities to enjoy the club. We're also going to talk about how we're going to use it specifically for golf, for tournament announcements, results, weather notifications for golf in general, not just tournaments. So we'll also talk a little bit about some of the new equipment on the market. We won't spend too much there. Me and Zach were fortunate enough to go down to the PGA Merchandise Show last month. We played a little bit of golf, and we played with some of the new equipment, and it's pretty good stuff. We'll talk a little bit about that. We also have, as well as the Buyers Club, we're also doing a trade promotion on your old equipment for new equipment. So we're able to move your current equipment and save you, some money, some dollars there towards purchasing new equipment. So we can talk about that a little bit. We can also talk about what else is hot in the marketplace. Also, at the end of this, we'll have a little casual Q&A, maybe even a little conversation, probably primarily about the rules, because it seems like that's kind of an interesting hot point, right now. We will have, like Zach said, we'll have cocktails around 6. We'll have a dinner special that night before and after the event. So if you want to join us for the whole evening, have dinner, hang out, let's just at least talk about golf and talk about what's going to happen in 2019 here and what we're planning on. So here's another tip of the week. If you go to Mexico and you get a caddy, make sure you tip him appropriately, because you don't want to have to go through what Matt Kuchar went through last week. So those are my 2 tips. Play faster, tip your caddy, and I think you're going to get off to a good start in 2019.
That's a better tip of the week than I had this week. So thanks for watching this video, guys. Like I said, please RSVP for February 28th, next Thursday, 6 p.m. We hope to see everyone there. We hope to have a fun night, a good night of discussion, and talk about a lot of the exciting things that are coming up here at ACC in 2019. We hope to see you all there. Thanks for watching.
Thank you all. See you soon. Get warm.